Our next aspect coming from Youth Who Thrive Literature Review is the attributes of an adult ally, which here might really help. So that's really for adult ally to look into you, to look at yourself, reflect on yourself, and see if you do these 6 things. And if you do, it's likely like it will help you implement strategies. It will help you have better outcomes. It will help you thrive. So first, ask questions of youth before making plans. Involve them early in the process of in the process of whatever you're doing. Ask them question instead of trying to figure out for themselves for them what they want. We have found that involving youth in proposal writing for grants has helped us so much to implement programs after. If we do a proposal and we haven't speak with any youth and we try, we'll do this program, we'll do these workshops, and then we get the grant, and then we try to implement it, and no one is interested, and we struggle to have our numbers, we struggle to meet our goal. If we involve youth in the program, in the process of writing the grant proposal, they are already interested. We make sure that we create something that interests them, that make them excited. And so when we get the grant and try to implement the program, much more easy. I'm telling you, much more easy. Second, check your own negative assumption about youth. Take a time to reflect on yourself. And we all have biases. We all have assumptions. And these can change too. You know, if you yourself have a teen at home and in the morning, you know, you had a little fight, you had a little friction with your own child before coming in class or coming in the youth group, just take a step back, being like, okay, yes, my child did that this morning. It frustrated me, but that is not all the youth I'm going to be with today. So just make sure, okay, that happened this morning. I let that go and I can go in with a better attitude. So check your own negative assumption. We all have them all the time. Just acknowledge them and try to see how you can work through them. 3, explain right away if an idea from a youth cannot or will not happen. Don't make false promises, especially if you know that it's not going to happen. That being said, if you say no right away, it stops the conversation. Try instead saying yes and or yes but. When a youth bring up an idea, welcome that idea. That will open the dialogue. And then you can ask question. And maybe by asking question, having that conversation, youth will realize that it's not feasible. Maybe not, but maybe. Or they will figure out another way to do it better. Or you can explain. But by saying yes, you open the dialogue and you open the conversation, and you can have that space where you communicate, where you find solution together. But again, if they don't realize that it's not feasible and that you know it will not feasible, then you can also get to explaining why that is, and take the time to explain, and it will create more buy-in from youth themselves. They will be more willing to understand these reasons. 4, involve youth in plans and decision-making leading to better program results. So a bit like the first one where we say ask question, here is really to involve youth. So make them do things. They are resourceful. They are eager to help. So I'm sure you can find some ways in which they can help, and it will create a sense of purpose. It will create a sense of belonging. It will create buy-in the program. So really, with all of that, they will likely stay. They will likely continue, be more engaged. 5, partner with youth in setting common goals for mutual benefit. It is so interesting how, although as adult ally or staff, we have a job and we are here for a reason. But if youth are not there, we don't have any reasons for being there. You can explain that. I'm here because you are here. If you're not here, if there's no youth coming in a youth center, there's no job for me. Yes, I'm being paid, you might not. But if you're not here, if you don't stay, if you don't like it, I'm going to lose my job. So how can we make it so that you have fun, you want to stay here, you gain from our relationship, from this program, from this organization? How can you gain from it? And so how can that benefit me as well? So there is mutuality in there. There are reasons for us to be together, for working together. How can we make sure that it's good, positive for both of us? And finally, stay real to who you are. Be authentically present. Don't try and force it. Don't try to change. We see it so much when adults try hard and are fake, quote unquote, are not real. And youth feel it, they know it, and they don't like it. Be yourself. You never know. You never know who and when will need your true self. An example is in a school, we had a librarian creating a reading club, and only 3-4 people were coming to the reading club, to the book club, and so that librarian asked us, what can I do? What should I do to make it fun, to make it so that more people will come? Maybe I should do this or that, or maybe I should change the way the book I'm presenting, and blah blah blah. And we said, no, you have 3-4 people coming in. These 3 or 4 people, they need this. They need you like you are. They need the program, this activity like you're giving it. They might not find this in any other place. They might not find themselves in any other place. The other youth have other things. You are offering something really special for these 3 or 4 people. They need it. Stay like that. Just don't try and force it. Stay like that. And you never know, you might have other people that end up joining as well.